welcome in or welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Tarot, and for today we have a pick a card love reading. What is going on with your love life? This will be a general reading for anything related to love and relationships. So you can take a look at the decks and see which stone or deck calls to you most. For pile number 1, we have the Black Tarot with the Citrine Point. Pile 2, we have the Guardian Knight Tarot with the Pyrite, I want to call it a cluster. And then for pile 3, we have the Golden Tarot of the Renaissance, if I can say that correctly, with the Smoky Quartz Point. Go ahead and take a look at each pile and each stone, figure out which one resonates best with you, and I will meet you at your reading. Hey there, pile 1. If you chose the Citrine Point and the Black Tarot deck, this is your love reading. I'm just going to set this guy right up here. So today we're going to take a look at current energies at work in your love life, which may include current relationships if you are in one, as well as some future prospects for those of you who are single. We'll also take a look at challenges and then finally wrap up with some advice from Spirit. This is a brand new deck, and it feels amazing to shuffle, number 1, but also it's pretty dark art. So if the camera is having a hard time picking it up, I'm sorry. I'll try and do a little bit of possible light editing when this reading is done. But I also want to let you know we have some pre-shuffled oracle messages here. These are particularly for romance and romantic attachments, and these 2 will be more messages from Spirit. So we'll incorporate these as we go. But first, let's take a look at your first oracle card. You have responsibility. Take responsibility for your own happiness. And let's see what your current energies are going in. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, okay, here we going. Where are we going? Are you going to come out? Okay, you know what? I'm just going to take you out. There we go. And we'll just get one more. So, there it goes. Okay, first up we have the Fool. We have the 7 of Swords. We have the 7 of Wands. And we have the 5 of Wands. I just want to make sure that we have all of this in the frame. So right off the bat, pile 1, I get the sense that you are coming out of I don't want to say bad relationship, but a relationship where you were burned significantly. There's a lot of defense that's just coming out of this reading, where it feels like you are very much on the defensive. There were a lot of conflicts and possibly disagreements in the last relationship. I'm not sure how long you've been out of your current relationship, but it does look like you are ready to embark on a new one. With the Fool card here, I do see that you are getting ready to start on a new and hopefully healthier journey, but it does look like you are leaving behind a lot of conflict, some disagreements, opposition, a lot of tension in the background. The 7 of Swords is similar a lot in the 5 of Swords, where it has to do with, somebody who is not acting in your best interests. It really looks a lot like you may have been either betrayed or deceived by somebody who was very close to you, or maybe it was somebody who just straight up and ghosted you quickly out of a relationship that seemed to be pretty promising. Either way, there's a lot of, I don't want to say anger, but misplaced. Well, no, I do see a little bit of frustration and anger in this, and kind of that sense where you are absolutely not going to get burned again. It's almost like a promise that you made to yourself. I do think that your defenses are up right now, which is not exactly the best mindset to go into a new relationship. So, just be careful that that doesn't overtake your mindset. With the responsibility card here, it does say take responsibility for your own happiness, which, is such basic advice when it comes to romantic attachments. You are the only one who can control how you feel and what situations you get into. You have zero control over anybody else and what they are going to do. People are just going to do what they're going to do. And the best you can do is set yourself up for success. And I do feel that having come out of something that was pretty contentious, I do think you are wiser at this juncture than before. Maybe you entered into a relationship before this really blindly, and something happened to where, it just really hurt your heart and made you not trust the ability for you to make good decisions and enter into these relationships with an open heart. We'll take a look at your next oracle, your fortune card here. Oh my gosh. And see if we can make sense out of some incoming energies. You have thorns. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. Well, let's also take a look at some incoming challenges. Speaking of challenges, Spirit, what are some challenges in love coming ahead for pile one? One more card. There we go. Okay, we got So right off the bat, pile one, I'm really drawn to this Knight of Swords here. In this reading, I really do think one of your challenges or issue that might stand in your way of getting what you want in terms of relationship is you may be prone to rushing things, or you may be pretty impulsive, and maybe you're one of those people that just easily gets attached and falls head over heels in love with the person, and kind of has that attachment that where you feel there's probably a really particular name of this behavior. I'm sure therapists have a word for this, but they're a little bit more of attachment, almost like an unhealthy attachment, where this person occupies way too much in your mind and in your heart right off the bat before you really know each other, so that your emotion gets really tied up with thinking about this person all the time, and it just really overwhelms your day to day. And I cannot remember, I feel like I've read about this, but I don't exactly remember what it's called. Yeah, so I'm sorry, but this is just kind of the vibe I'm getting, where it is something where you need to kind of rein that in a little bit, kind of take the wait and see approach and go a little slower than what you typically do. With the Four of Cards here, it does also, your challenge also may be that there are opportunities flowing to you right now. And for now, you're saying no and turning them away. Either maybe these prospects don't interest you, or maybe you have too much on your plate to really pay attention to it. But either way, try to use your discernment as to, what is going to be best for you. Obviously, take responsibility for your own happiness and really pay attention to holding that balance between cutting everybody out and keeping your heart so stone cold that you don't give anybody a chance, and then using your own emotional guidance and inner guidance to really determine whether or not somebody else is absolute BS, if you know what I mean. um, with the Knight of Wands here, this particular guy right here, there is a lot of energy and passion behind him, but it's also warning against significant impulsiveness. He is a gentleman who acts first and thinks later, and you may realize that you are best served by waiting for a better opportunity than just jumping full on into another relationship. I really think that there is this strong advice coming through to avoid being impulsive and to think things through and kind of feel it out before you really take on the commitment of, involving your heart in something that is so, you just don't want to repeat the same mistakes, if that makes sense. The Nine of Pentacles is mostly about creating abundance and enjoying your independent efforts and holding that self-confidence and deserve success. I really think that you do need to acknowledge that you are worthy of a good relationship, and worthy of love and somebody's time and attention. And, you deserve not to be treated with disrespect. So I think the Nine of Pentacles here is, even though you've kind of been battered and broken from whatever recent experience that you had, you are going to come out, or it's telling you to overcome that challenge of feeling like, because you were rejected, are not deserving of the love that you have in mind, essentially. And so with this, we'll take a look now at some advice from Spirit as to how you can best overcome these challenges. I will hold on to these for 2 seconds. I kind of want to hold the oracle cards for the end, but let's just get a couple more cards from Spirit regarding, geez, wow, your opportunities. Okay. Oh, okay. Your advice from Spirit. Okay, you have the Page of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Five of Cups. And for your oracle cards, we're using the Romance Oracle deck. You got attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. We have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And then we have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So for the advice I'm getting from Spirit, I really see here with the Page of Wands that you are being called to embody a little bit of the Fool's mindset, where he is willing to take on these new challenges and keep an open mind. I think that is something really specific here, especially with you attracting romantic love and being able to enjoy this moment fully. You absolutely cannot go into the new mindset or go into a new relationship with the mindset of being expecting the worst. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if you know anything or understand the concept of the law of attraction, but you are going to get back from the universe what you put out into it. So if you are putting out pessimism and negative thinking and just assuming everybody who comes your way is going to hurt you, that is literally what you're going to attract. Nobody's saying to go into everything absolutely blindly and la-di-da, and walk into situations where you can be hurt. But don't be so guarded and really be open, but intelligently open. Keep your heart open, but be intelligent about what is being presented to you. Watch those red flags and really listen to your gut. The 10 of Cups here is really about emotional fulfillment. You will be emotionally fulfilled and feel so much better about the choices you made when you adhere to, your standards. And with this card here regarding religious factors, I really do think that, it says your upbringing and spiritual path are very much a factor in your decision making. And absolutely do not stray from your expectations or healthy boundaries or your goals as to what a relationship should look like. There is somebody out there for everybody, and you deserve to obtain the type of love that you actually want. Now, with the Five of Cups here, I do see that Spirit is kind of giving you advice that, if for some reason you're coming across a couple more, maybe enter into a couple more relationships that don't really go your way, take that learning and that knowledge and just apply it to the next one. It's a journey. You are not going to find your absolute, some people do. I guess sometimes they find their soulmate absolutely instantly, those lucky bums. But for the most part, it's an emotional journey. And for those of you who are just starting out in pursuing a romantic situation that you're hoping will stay with you, throughout your lifetime, it is very much going to be something where, some things are not going to come out the way you expected, and that is absolutely okay. But being able to stay true to yourself and what you want is really going to help keep you grounded and not be so down on yourself when something doesn't work out. If something doesn't work out and it doesn't meet your needs, that is something that you need to get out of so that you can make way for something new and better to come in. So that is my pile one reading for you in regards to a general romantic reading. And I would absolutely appreciate it if you took a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. That's the easiest way you can support me in my new YouTube journey. Also, I will be trying to upload a few more videos in the next couple days. I'm looking for some ideas as to what may be helpful to my viewers. So feel free to pop that into the comments or shoot me an email with any ideas you may have. Thank you. Hey there, pile two. If you chose the Guardian of the Night Tarot deck with this little pyrite cluster, this is your reading for everything to do with your love life currently. We are going to take a look at some current energies in your love life, which may include current relationships and possibly future relationships if you are single. We are also going to take a look at some challenges and opportunities. And then finally, we will take a look at some advice from Spirit. This is such a fat deck. It's so hard to shuffle. So bear with me. My goodness. Oh, I can barely grip it. Okay. Thankfully, I shuffled this pretty decently off camera because I knew it was going to take a hot minute. So, Spirit, what does pile two need to hear about their current energies in their relationships? Oh my goodness. Okay. They got a lot to say right this second, don't they? There we go. Okay. So first off, we're going to pull your Angel Oracle card and take a look. Here you have Archangel Michael. Michael provides protection and strength. We also have, I'm going to have to move some stuff around because these cards are so chunky. We have the Knight of Swords, we have the Emperor, we have the Magician, and we have the Sun. Wow. First off, pile two, I want to say that you are in or seem to be in a lovely energy right now. Um, I do want to read from the Angel Power Wisdom cards regarding Archangel Michael. Here we go. A mighty warrior and leader of other angels, Michael is God's enforcer of law and judgment. He is the giver of courage, strength, and protection. Archangel Michael encourages us to be mindful of our thoughts, as our thoughts affect who we are and what we do. He encourages us to believe in ourselves. Our thoughts can propel us up toward a great accomplishments and positive change, or drag us down into a negative spiral. Call on Michael to help empower you with emotional tools to resolve issues and turn them into positive outcomes. Yeah. So first off, right off the bat, I do want to take a look at this as your current energy. We're looking at the Knight of Swords first, and this particular gentleman here is a very ambitious and driven to succeed type of energy here. With the Emperor card here, also, I do see that this is somebody who really enjoys structure. I am getting the sense that this is a new relationship you may be in for some of you. There is a sense here of a lot of initial but superficial kind of like happiness, I guess, is the vibe that I'm getting, where it's early on in the relationship. You're probably just now starting to get to know one each other, but at the same time, you're kind of thinking that you're swooning a little bit over this. Um, it does look like you may be kind of jumping forward and taking quick action within this relationship in this current energy, or maybe that's something that you're really trying to pursue right now. This particular energy doesn't hang back and wait for things to happen. They're always wanting to make that first move type of thing. So that's if that sounds like you, this is probably your reading. The Emperor here is somebody who, demands respect and authority. They are essential in making this person feel, I guess, maybe comfortable and in their own self-confidence, I guess. I would probably say that this person, or if it's you, really expects to have a lot of success, but is based on their own authority, I guess. Maybe exerting a little bit of control over the situation. That's kind of the sense that I'm getting. But with the Magician here, I can't speak today. The Magician is pretty much the master manifester. He brings all the tools and the resources to make your dreams come true, which is, he makes magic out of absolutely nothing. But I do want to say, make sure you have a clear vision of what you want that particular goal to be, whether and what. It's not enough to be motivated by your ego. It has to be a soul connection. So make sure you're clear about what and how and why you want to do it before you start jumping in. I do get a sense, like I said earlier with this, that this is a brand new relationship or somebody who you are just now starting to pursue. You are really radiating with a lot of optimism and positivity with this particular reading. And with the Sun card, I really do think that you're in this sense where you feel that things are finally going to look up. You are seeing perceived success, and there's a lot of abundance that are kind of flowing to you. You're not being fearful of what's happening. You have a lot of inner energy, and it is calling you to keep expressing yourself authentically and making sure that you are being fully present in this relationship, or this endeavor, so that you can, you know be understanding of and clear as to what you are getting into and expecting from this particular person you are invested in. So let's take a look at some challenges. Pile 2 challenges, Spirit. Okay. We have the Nine of Swords, the Empress, the Six of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and then the Five of Wands kind of snuck out with that one too. I'm going to take a look at your Fortune Oracle card here, and we have Mountain, number 22. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. That really does resonate with the Archangel Michael card there with strength and protection and divine intervention. I do see here with the Nine of Swords and the Empress that you are kind of stressed about something, or maybe you are stressing. Your challenge is that you often stress in relationships. Maybe you are kind of an anxious person when it comes to early relationships because you have this inclination to make it want to work so badly that it kind of occupies your thoughts and your minds, and it kind of keeps you up at night. I do see with the Empress card here that there is a potential for a lot of there needs to be a lot of grounding and a lot of understanding how abundance manifests. But with this Empress card here as well, this may be for just a few of you out there. This may be very specific, but I do get the sense that maybe some of you could be trying for a baby. If that is the case, I do want to say that, the Six of Wands here really depicts a lot of victory when it comes to your abundance and reaching a significant goal. So I'm kind of thinking that if there are some of you out there who have been trying for a baby at this point in time, the Six of Wands and even the Eight of Cups has to do with taking a look at what is what I want to say. What am I trying to say? I keep getting distracted. Because the Eight of Cups here is you probably had a lot of disappointments in the past when it came to trying to manifest your ability to have children, or maybe just the struggles it took to actually conceive or find somebody who was interested in even having children as a whole. That's always something that's up and out there, and maybe there was a lot of conflicts and disagreements. Another thing that just popped in my head is that maybe some of you are really wanting your current relationship to entertain the ability to, want or to have children, and maybe this is a tension in your relationship where one of you is not ready and the other one is. Just we'll get a little bit more of advice from Spirit when it comes to this, but pretty much I think that the with the Nine of Swords here, it's something where it's going to weigh on your conscience and it's going to weigh on your soul. So it really draw on your inner strength and a lot of your positivity and patience, because I really do think that there is a chance and some abundance coming in. You do have some obstacles you are going to need to overcome when it comes to weathering this particular challenge in the relationship. But let's take a look at your a couple more cards. Oops, a couple more cards here. And then we will also take a look at your oracle. I have the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. I have Flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to other. I have Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So with the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups here, I do feel like the advice you are getting from Spirit is to recover and to try and shield yourself from the isolating point of, a isolating mindset of worry and loss. With in the traditional deck, the Five of Pentacles, the picture is, two folks walking through the cold, and they're obviously really hungry, they're cold, they want some shelter, and they are missing the opportunity to receive help. It's right behind them, if you know what the Rider-Waite deck is. And with the Five of Pentacles, it is a reminder that there is help on the way. You are not alone. I do believe it's asking you to call in a little bit of help from the Archangel Michael. And even though you feel very isolated and alone in this journey, you may it might be better for you to remember that you can be proactive and you can ask for help, and you can also let go of your fear of rejection and actually reach out to like-minded people who are here to support you. Don't get stuck sabotaging your ability to create your abundance because you're only focusing on what you lack. So, for those of you who may be in a relationship with someone who's not quite ready to take that next step yet, whether it's a baby or a further commitment, is something in your relationship, that a hurdle that you were going to have to get over, with these very specific cards here. And we did talk about abundance, and also, possibly a person not being ready for the next jump in the relationship. There might be something, a part of you, this isn't literal about, releasing your ex, but the time has come, it says, to clear your energy. So what is it in this relationship that is no longer serving you? So if it's something that can be compromised on, great. But if this is not something that you can compromise on in regards to, a soulmate connection and that sort of thing, that's a whole nother decision that you are going to have to make. Definitely keep your lighthearted and a positive outlook that we discussed up here with your current energies. Try and keep that, because you are on your way to manifesting a lot of success and abundance and prosperity in this relationship. But there are just going to be a few hurdles you're going to have to get over when it comes to, challenges as to ideas within the relationship as to what you want versus what they want, as well as, some energy, negative energy that may be hanging on that is no longer serving you, that you need to let go of. So anyways, that was a mouthful. I'm so sorry for the interruption. And for pile 2, I'm going to leave you at this. If this reading, even as jumbled as it was, resonated with you, please go ahead and give me a like, comment, and subscribe if you feel called to do so. That is the simplest way you could help me grow my channel. Too many distractions with your pile today. I am so sorry. I will hope to see you in the next reading, and hope you take care. I'll see you then. Hey there, pile 3. If you chose the Golden Renaissance Tarot deck, as well as the little smoky quartz point, this will be your love reading. We are going to today take a look at your current energies in your love life, whether you have a current relationship or not. We're going to take a look at some challenges facing you in your love life, as well as get some advice from Spirit. I also pre-shuffle some oracle cards for you right here that we will take a look at to get a little bit more additional information and insight. Just going to give this one more good shuffle and call it good. All right. So let's get going. So for pile 3, Spirit, wow, okay. I didn't even ask the question yet. What are current energies in pile 3? Thank you. Current love energies for pile 3. Thank you. Okay, and we are going to take your angel power wisdom card out first. And we got self-fulfilling prophecy. Take small steps to diminish your worrying. Know it is going to be okay, and so it is. We also have the 4 of Swords, the World, Temperance, and the 6 of Cups. So first off, pile 3, I see a lot of, revisiting the past, maybe some good childhood memories, some innocence, some joy coming in with your current energies. It doesn't look like I'm getting the vibe that you are in a current relationship. I really think that this pile is waiting their turn, so to speak. So with the Temperance card here, it's all about balance and moderation and bringing patience into your life. You're really stabilized in your energy and allowing your life force to flow through you without any resistance. This card is a very calm energy even when life feels stressful or frantic, and it looks like you're taking the temperate path and accommodating all perspectives. You're including others and bringing a lot of harmony into whatever relationships you are pursuing, and it's all about blending and combining your experience and your emotions to create this harmonious balance. With the card right here, 4 of Swords, I'm so sorry. With the 4 of Swords, this has a lot to do with, rest and relaxation, recuperation. You may have gone through a really busy time in your life to where you did not have time for pursuing romantic relationships or things of that nature, and it's really about time. You've had the period of rest and reflection and some solitude, and whether or not you've been going through some tough times recently, like trauma or a breakup or any sort of relationship problems, the 4 of Swords is always a time to take a step back and regain perspective, really giving yourself some time to rejuvenate, because you're not in a good space to make gigantic decisions. You can also take it as a sign to really replenish your strength and spend some time connecting with your higher self. Seclusion and solitude is always something that is beneficial for you to recharge your batteries and rejuvenate your spirit. So it looks like you are in that period of energy right now. We're just coming out of it. And you're being in a really nice, receptive tone to take in what is coming your way. With the World card here, I do see that you have this level of understanding, that you haven't quite reached a point of completion yet, but you are able to look back on your past experiences and really acknowledge how far you've come and what you've learned along the way. This particular reflection that you have, that we've been talking about, this rejuvenation and internal reflection, may also be what you need to bring this new relationship into fruition, or pretty much your search for a solid relationship into its final stages. So let's take a look at your fortune oracle. We have eagle. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. And then let's get a little bit more from spirit in terms of challenges and maybe some advice right after that. Okay, spirit, what are the challenges that pile 3 faces in their love life? Get one more card here. Okay, we're just doing it that way. That's the one I saw that wanted to come out. Anywho. Okay, so we have the wheel. We have the 10 of Cups. Beautiful. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the 5 of Swords. So with this card here with the eagle and paired with the 5 of Swords as well, I really think that the main challenges right here is for you to be tempted to kind of, it's just, you need to pick your battles is what I'm trying to say. Not only will it bring you a little bit more of a peaceful existence, but your interpersonal relationships are likely to come out stronger. This is really a competition card, as well as, possibly, being engaged in conflict because you see somebody as a threat to your own happiness and you kind of seek to win. So, just in terms of your challenges, I really feel that there will be, a slow moving energy that's coming your way in with the Knight of Pentacles here. This particular card really points to a slow success, putting in a lot of work and taking the moderated and conservative approach. Especially here, I find it interesting that that's kind of the similar energy to the Temperance card, and that he popped right in under. While you are feeling that certain change is really imminent, you are very much sticking to your tried and true ways of doing things, which, may or may not be something that you might want to reconsider. You might want to reconsider branching out and, to keep yourself from feeling stuck or taking on that role of having absolute perfectionism. With the 10 of Cups here, this is such a divine love and, harmony card. Some people call it the Make-A-Wish card. It's all about harmonious relationships and having success in this overflowing abundance of emotional fulfillment. It's a real positive card for romantic relationships and can kind of either indicate a new blissful romantic relationship or possibly a long-term commitment. You share this everlasting love together, but when it pops up in a reading, there's a sense of wholeness and completion that I think you will be struggling to understand as to whether or not this is real or not. With the Wheel card, I think you are very much in a sense that you understand that the wheel is always turning, and it's, is this the right time, the right place, the right person? You're waiting for pretty much the stars to align in order to get your prosperity. And again, with this, really slow moving energy and the potential for picking your battles, I really do think that this is something that you need to still hang on to your patience and really take these small steps to diminish your worrying. Understand that this journey is going to not be without its challenges, and that, this self-fulfilling prophecy, that card that popped out, really is calling you to acknowledge and put out there into the universe your own manifestations and your own intentions. So understand and know that you will be okay. So let's take a quick peek at some advice now that we have a good idea of what your challenges are. We have the Eight of Pentacles. I can't pick this up without messing everything up. Aw, the Two of Cups. And then let's take a look at, oh, that is so cool. Let's take a look at your romance cards. We have, it is safe for you to love. You are actually the pile that got 3, so free yourself. And pile 2 got this one as well. Release your ex. So it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and to give and receive the highest energy of all. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life and release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And whether or not you have not released your ex, it could be, kind of similar to pile 2, where it's more of a metaphorical meaning rather than literal. The time has come to clear your energy. You are in a space up here that I see that is very open to what is coming into your life. That is, you are in an opening energy to where everything can kind of flow through you and you will just go with the river of life type of energy. With the free yourself, I do think that there is a little bit of control needed when it comes to manifesting your desires with the self-fulfilling prophecy card. Unicorns here are one of a kind animals, and just like you are a unique, special individual, and you deserve to absolutely be fulfilling in any sort of have fulfillment in any sort of love endeavor that you are embarking on. Just be able to trust that energy and open your heart. It is safe for you to love. Don't remain closed off. With the Two of Cups here and the the Eight, that's what I'm trying to say, the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles really speaks to moments in your life when you are dedicated to completing a particular task. You are in a skill development mindset. And when it comes to romance and relationships, you are really working on yourself to fine tune your own self as to what you can bring to the table. You may be going through, or maybe actually it looks like you are being advised to do a bit of shadow work in order to really understand the sides of yourself that maybe need a bit of work before you enter into, a committed relationship. That's always smart to do, because we always tend to carry a lot of emotional baggage and beliefs and negativity from one relationship to the next, whether we do it consciously or subconsciously. And I think the call to action here is to really understand that you have control over that situation, and you can show up in the best way possible and really defeat those inner demons if you choose to. With this final card here of the Two of Cups, that is such a sweet little romantic card. It really represents the flow of love between these two individuals. You are going to create deep connecting partnerships based on mutual values and unconditional love, so long as you remain authentic to your own self and your own needs, and really be vulnerable and let yourself show who you really are, if that makes sense. there is a possible new blossoming union or mutual attraction. So it's a sign that there's somebody incoming for you. You are both on the same wavelength, and like energy attracts like energy, and it looks like whoever this is coming towards you is matching your energy. So make sure that your energy is vibrating at a very high level, if you know what I'm saying. So that way you get the best of the best. Well, pile three, I'm going to call it good for this love reading. If this resonated with you, I would really appreciate it if you liked, comment, and subscribe. This is the easiest way for you to support my channel. I really appreciate you being here. I hope to be uploading some more videos very soon. If you could take a moment to even comment as to what kind of videos you might like to see moving forward, that would really give me an idea of kind of what would be really beneficial to my viewers. I would really appreciate that. So, anyways, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Take care.